Hey guys, welcome back, Who Crew. I just wanted to make this quick video. I was speaking to a friend of mine yesterday, just one second here, and she was very upset. She wanted to tell me something that had happened while she had gone out, and I was actually thoroughly disgusted by the behavior of a certain gentleman that berated her when she was out. Now, keep in mind, she's an elderly lady, okay? She has worked hard for everything she has. She has suffered tremendous loss in her life. She also has several disabilities, okay? And the one thing, she's very sensitive to insults and stuff, as I'm sure all of you are, okay? Now, this person helps me out tremendously when I need it, and I am there for her, and she has been a blessing in my life. And she had gone to the store. She had her pet with her. I'll say a dog, because everybody knows. And anybody watching this, I don't want anybody approaching anybody. This is between me and that person, but I had to speak about this. They don't live in my neighborhood, so I'm not going to tell anybody where they live, because there's certain friends of mine that do watch my videos that may know this person. Anyways, so they went to the store, and they left their dog in the car. Now, it was warm yesterday, but it wasn't very warm. She left all the windows open. A great deal amount, not a little sliver. She always leaves them open about this much. Her dog is very good, doesn't jump out of the car and everything like that. And this dog is her baby. Okay. And when she came back she went in for bread. She was gone 5 minutes. Okay. She come back from the store, and proceeded to have this young gentleman, no older than about 23 years of age, tear her down emotionally. He went after her and he says, "What is wrong with you? Why would you leave your dog in the car? Do you know how hot it is? Come over here and look at the temperature in my car," and blah, blah, blah. And he's driving this nice, great, big, luxury silver car and everything else. So, anyways, she didn't go over the car because she was like a little freaked out, because I don't know this person, who is this person, and whatever. So she proceeded to ignore the person and walk to her car. The person then said, "You're disgusting, you fat, you know what, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "You're disgusting, you stink, you smell, you have no teeth, you have this, you have that, what is wrong with you?" And he literally tore her apart. Okay? 23 years old. Okay? My oldest son is 23. And I can't repeat the things that he said to this woman, but I was disgusted when she was telling me this. I was almost in tears for her. She was in tears telling me this because she says, "I'm sorry that I called you, but she goes, I needed someone to talk to." She goes, "Because I'm so upset." And I have to say something. I want to ask you guys, this is my question. If your son or daughter, okay, ever spoke to, number one, anyone, period, but a senior citizen woman, okay, what would you do? Like, I mean, what would you do if that was your mom that some young man had spoken to that way? I was thoroughly disgusted and blown away that somebody would do this to someone. And the kicker of the whole thing is, there were several people around her in that parking lot, and not one of them spoke up for her. Now, this is one of those things that, like, the "what would you do" videos. Okay, I've watched several of them, and I've seen people stick up. But this poor woman is alone in a parking lot on her own, and he's calling her a welfare case. He's calling, why don't you go and collect your check and this and that and the other thing. And she did turn around to him finally and say, look, you know what? Why don't you get back in mommy and daddy's car and go get your allowance from them? And I worked hard for everything I have. And I bought this car, whether it's a hunk of junk or not. She goes, I bought it with my money that I worked hard for. Which obviously shut him up because he didn't say another word to her. But she had to pull over on the way home. And like, she was so upset she couldn't drive. So my question to you guys, please comment down below. And share this video if you want. I don't care. Like, it's up to you guys because I'm angry and I just couldn't hold it in anymore. What would you do if that was your mom, alone in a parking lot, being a senior citizen woman, being berated by somebody like a third her age, 23 years old, okay? And this woman is almost 70, okay? And what would you do? If you saw someone in the parking lot, and like I said, it may not be your mother or not, but if you were walking by and you heard someone speaking to someone that way, would you go and help them? Would you say something? Would you call the police? What would you do? That's my question, because I didn't know what to do. She was so upset. She had nobody with her, so she didn't know what to do. Obviously, her brain froze because in that moment, you're being berated by somebody. You have no idea who they are. Like, what do you do? You know, would you stand up for them? Would you go over and tell the young man to mind his own business and go away? It's because if that were my mom, especially the condition my mom is in right now, if somebody was doing that to her, my mom is almost 75. Being a Christian, I would tell him, you know what, God bless you, go have a great day, go away, leave my mother alone. And I would tell them I'd be praying for them because they obviously need help. But I would want to hit the person. And God forgive me, but I would want to punch that person out. And my friend, like, we were supposed to hang out today. And she can't hang out with me today because she's so upset that she's made herself sick now. Because I don't get it. You know, and I'm thanking God this person doesn't live in my neighborhood because all my neighbors would be going over and going, yeah, okay. But no, she doesn't live in my neighborhood, thank God. But it's like, I'm just blown away. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just don't know what to say. So in the comments below, you can share this video, whatever. But I think that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. And if you're that age, 23 or whatever, don't ever speak to your elders that way. You don't know what they've had to do in their life to get where they're at today. But you know what? We all go through different things and we need each other's support. We need to be there for each other. We need to comfort each other in a time of need. If you see someone in need, help them out. Don't just walk by in the parking lot and stare at them. Help them out. Be there for them. Be kind. Be generous. You know? Do what you can to help. And I know it's hard to get into a situation like that because you don't know what that other person that's berating the other person is going to do. Call the police. Call the police. Go in the store. Have the store call the police. But do something. Don't just stand there staring. You know? Anyways, but that's just my question. So, like I said, I'm repeating myself again, but comment down below. Tell me what you would do. Share this video. Get the word out. Because it's not right. It's disgusting. But anyways, I love all my friends. Thank you for everything. God bless. Have a great day.